All right. Welcome back to more FLA Homes. If you're new to the channel, my name's Christian Clay. Alongside me is one of our real estate rock stars on the team, Miss Crystal. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. How about you?
I am doing great. We're going to be breaking down a community that we have shown before on the channel. We really do like it. It's that perfect mixture of price point, location, and you're also around some builders that we feel like do a pretty decent job. So I love when they fight with each other so we can get the best deal from everybody. But Crystal, take them home.
Yes. So today we are looking in Scenic Terrace. And I was here the other day shopping with some people. There's really some good deals to be had in this neighborhood right now. Um, Really good price points on some large homes. And I noticed there was a builder that we hadn't covered yet. So I wanted to take a look, and we're going to see their largest floor plan today. This is with Stanley Martin.
Very nice. So if everybody is patient, we're going to tour this home. We're going to show you the community, talk about the amenities, the price points, the fees. Let's just go ahead and jump into location for you. So here we are, Orlando. Here's Lakeland. Here's Tampa. Here is the Disney region, and you're just south of that over here. So Lake Hamilton, it's a little further south than Haines City. I would say a little more desirable than Haines City is when we just talk to our clients because it's a newer spot. A lot of orange groves that were redeveloped, right? So they can kind of have this fresh start there. Here's your distance to the nearest Publix here. I put in Eagle Ridge Mall. We usually go north to Posner, but look at this 12 minutes to a mall. Wow. And then you can
Yeah.
utilize downtown Winter Haven for some of those amenities because Lake Hamilton doesn't really have those types of amenities yet. 16 minutes there. Here you are, 30 minutes to Disney. Obviously, you can go as high as probably more than 50 minutes. And then here's Universal. And then here you are to the International Airport. So,
Yep. So, like you said, this is Orange Grove country that's
mhm.
being developed. So you don't get a lot of tall trees yet in this neighborhood. If you're looking at this and something looks weird to you, that may be, you're not seeing a lot of big, large trees, a lot of baby trees. But you're up on a hill in this neighborhood. So there's really a great view from
Yes.
Scenic Terrace. So you get a tot lot playground. You get a huge resort style pool. There we go. Yeah. So great pool there, playground. There's of course sidewalks and everything everywhere. And your HOA and CDD fees do include some high speed internet.
Love it. Anytime
So
we could throw that in
yeah.
there, it's like, yes, you're winning. Because a lot of people are like, maybe I won't use the pool. I'm not going to use the butterfly garden. We've heard of that one before, too. But when you can get internet with it, it's like, okay, cool. We're checking some boxes. I do want to touch on, you were talking about the views. A lot of people love Claremont, Mineola, because you start to, get on the hill. It doesn't really feel like Florida. You really
hmm
do get that out here in Scenic Terrace. It's not as high, but if you're where you're at right now on this video, you're looking down a hill. And you were mentioning, yeah, there's not a lot of trees out here, but I think you're supplemented by the orange groves. It's so hard to duplicate the beauty in groves that you can see. And it looks like some of these groves, they're not going to be selling, which is cool.
Yeah, I mean, this is just classic Central Florida right here. So, I mean, you can be to either coast in probably an hour and a half, close to 2 hours, whichever beach you want to go to. So, the HOA fee here is only $49 a month, and your CDD is $177 a month.
Gotcha.
And there's a lot of builders in here to choose from. Today, we're going to talk about Stanley Martin Homes, but it's a really good place to go shop and compare. And like you said, get people to compete with each other.
Yeah,
So,
we love it. And I feel like these are kind of the top of the level one builders that we would see, right? Like good quality price points, but they're offering some of the better finishes. So it's a really neat little neighborhood. We really do like it. And that little port, what is it? Port 27 that they're building on
yeah,
Highway 20. That place is going to be freaking neat. And I know that's not what this video is
I
about,
know.
but they're going to be 5 minutes away from probably the coolest brewery in Central Florida. It's going to be so hard to duplicate that. But when
Yeah,
do they
there's
open?
going to
Have you
be.
heard anything?
I don't know. I know that there's going to be like a pizza place and some other food places, and they had pictures of there being like a sandy beach on the lake. And I don't know if you can rent jet skis or what, but it looks really cool. So,
And very
yeah,
private. I've reached out to them to try to see if they can talk to us a little more about what it is that they're doing. I don't mind the privacy because they're doing a great freaking job from what I can see. So excited to see that open up. That's going to open up a lot for the values in this community because there's going to be a lot of people coming to that area to check it out. So,
yeah, yeah.
okay.
Another thing
Go for it.
about this community is the brand new school right at the entrance. There's a huge brand new elementary
Right.
school. So if that's something that's important to you, you're getting a brand new school in this community. So
Yeah, I think that
yeah,
was the major drawing point to to this community is that elementary school. Everybody being able to walk and ride their bikes to school. So,
yeah.
they are being so proactive with that school because there's a lot of communities that are in growing areas where they're like, hey, we need to build a school now since we've grown this fast. They're just like, we're going to build a community around a school. So I don't know. I think that's really huge. We have a lot of clients that already live out here and they enjoy the community. Um, a
Yes.
little something that you might not know about me, Crystal. One of my favorite smells in the world, orange blossoms.
Oh, yes.
Oh, orange blossoms. Imagine the smell next month when the orange blossoms come about in this community, being surrounded by all of those groves. Kind of off topic, but I love that smell. Love, love, love.
Yeah, it's very nice. I don't smell it as often as I used to in Polk County, unfortunately,
Less
but
orange, unless you live out here, you'll be surrounded by. We'll have to go out here and do a tour and smell it. I tell you, everybody, if you're not from Central Florida, when you smell that, you're gonna be like, at first you're gonna be like, that's a good smell, but then every time it comes back around, you're gonna be like, that smells like right when I moved into my home. More FLA helped me out. Okay, what are we
yeah.
looking at here?
Okay, today we are looking at their Linden floor plan. It is a 5 bedroom, 3 bathroom home. They have 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 4, 2, 2.5, 3 bathroom homes. So this is the largest. It's 2,434 square feet. Now they are only doing spec homes in this neighborhood, but first I want you to notice this exterior with the stone at the bottom. I thought it looked very nice. I thought it was a very nice looking exterior.
And that's what we mean, right? It's
Um,
top of the level one list that we do have. They're specking everything out, keeping it level one, making sure it's easy for people to buy. You don't get to select this and that. But usually you don't see these types of exteriors on level one. So it is a really
no,
good look.
yeah, it's very comparable to a Taylor Morrison that you might find in the area. DR Horton tends to be kind of stucco and just plain. Um,
Stucco all the way up.
Lennar, yeah, Lennar has some good finishes. I don't know that they do the stone in our area like this,
Yeah.
but yeah, a nice big porch. Just kind of reminded me of a Lennar home that we did sell with somebody, but I wanted to talk about like maybe the comparisons and of their process and the prices and everything like that so people could see.
Sure.
You have a lot of options when you shop in the Lake Hamilton area and along 27. You name a builder, we can probably take you to see something. So this bedroom right here, the 5th bedroom, would either be uh, like a flat or a bedroom. So in this home, they made it a bedroom.
So sorry. Had a little freak out there, but yeah,
Did I
no.
glitch?
No, it wasn't you, it was me. I was pulling one of the tabs away and it was just like it shut our show down. There's somebody out there trying to shut us down.
Okay, y'all heard what I was saying that this could either be a 5th bedroom or it might just be an open flex room,
Okay.
depending on how they spec out the home. Okay. And I know you like these under the stair closets. This is a
Yes.
pretty cool one when we get to that. So you have a full bathroom downstairs. They do some tile
Mhm.
in the shower.
Yeah,
Sometimes
but
you see
I'm
that tile
noticing
available.
one thing that did pop off to me here, right? It lets me know that hey, they're trying a little harder, right? Obviously, it's not the 18 by 18-inch tile. There's nothing extravagant about this tile, but I did notice
Right.
inside of the room, windowsill, right? A lot of level one builders do not put windowsills inside of their home. Level two does. Level two would do windowsills, but yeah, windowsills
Mhm.
that stands out to me for sure.
Yeah. 9 foot 4 inch ceilings in the home. So downstairs. So if you want a nice tall ceiling, that's good. And then we have this closet that goes all the way back under the
Whoa,
stairs. It just goes and goes and goes. Yeah.
no, this isn't the closet here.
Yes, it is.
No, hold on. Let me not confuse everybody. Hold tight. All right, let's play from here. I'll stay off the mouse. I'm not DJing anymore. I'm just watching here. Let's see this closet space. She said goes and goes and goes. I felt like it just never ended. This is under the stairs?
Yeah. Yep. It's be a great
No.
place for your holiday decorations or
You
dog kennel or
you
hide
can
and
even
seek for
you
the
could
kids.
stand up in here. I would turn this
Yeah,
into
all
just
the way
like
to
a phone booth where I can talk
yeah,
and
that little
not hear the kids yelling.
yes, you put your office in there.
I would. Yes, I would. I
So
would.
yeah, I did. I even highlighted. I had to look up and see how tall the ceiling went in the closet. So
Wow. Okay, cool. So that is a neat closet. That might be one of the better under the stair closets that we've seen so far. We've seen people turn them into wine cellars and stuff, but that
oh
for
yeah,
space reasons, that's neat. I really like that.
yes. So your living room here, and they do covered lanais, and then they have
So
your
LVP
fixtures
flooring
there.
here.
Yes,
LVP
LVP.
looks like
You're gonna
42
have
inch
quartz.
cabinets.
Yes, with molding, and you're gonna have quartz countertops.
Okay.
And they're
Nice.
not the super, super thin quartz like you do see. They're not super thick. They're kind of a medium thickness there.
Now we were discussing, and you had a really good like you obviously being able to show homes and pulling comps and all that stuff. Like you notice things before I think everybody else does. You said that this would be a good comparable for somebody that likes Lennar but might want some better finishes. And then you think that the process with Stanley Martin is a little easier than Lennar.
Just talking with the sales agent about their walkthroughs. Now, you only do one walkthrough because they do their quality control walkthroughs similar to how Lennar does. But the walkthrough that you do is with the construction manager. And they were like, absolutely do your outside inspection. And they do blue tape and they do honor those inspections. And then you want to meet with the construction manager a little bit earlier than your final walkthrough and try to make sure everything's ready to go or that he's working on it, we can do that too. And, that's a good thing of working with us, especially if you're not local. We can always go follow up on things like that for you. So I've, just working with Lennar, they like to schedule those inspections right when you're about to do your final walkthrough for closing. And it just doesn't give you a lot of time to negotiate unless you guys are willing to
Push the closing
delay
out.
closing,
Yeah.
or something like that. So, trying to find builders with similar price range, similar options for people who are, yes, I absolutely want an inspection and, maybe don't want to deal with the hassle that we can get sometimes with that. And I was looking in the area, in the Haines City area, because that's really close by, where Lennar has a similar size home. And I noticed they brought the price down to match the price basically of this home.
What is the
They,
price of this one?
this is 389,990,
And then
and I'm telling you, this
what was their comparable price point?
402,890, and they brought it down to 389,990.
Don't say 99. They said 9. They went down to the penny. They went down
They
to
went
the
down,
penny.
yeah.
So yes,
But
these
look
are
at this
these are the
loft
things.
size. Like,
This
I
is a
feel like
good
this
size
might
loft.
even be a bigger loft than what you would get in their version of this home. I don't know.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
then
I can see this being definitely a tier above when it comes to some of those finishes. When you compare the two, apples to apples, this definitely is a tier above. And it sounds like I think we might have one or two people last year that have sold a home with Stanley Martin. So, yeah, we'd have to circle back and just see, what they think of the product after closing. That's kind of what's going to determine is it really a good product or not. But you have some information on the warranty as well with Stanley Martin.
yes, yeah, they do a 1-2-10, which means a 10-year structural warranty, 2 years on your electrical plumbing, and then 1 year on anything cosmetic in the home. You can
Very nice.
have, yeah, fixed. And look, this closet.
Good size closet. Yeah, we find that to be the industry standard, but more and more we are seeing builders pull back from that a little bit, right? We're starting to see people say, hey, I'm not giving a 10-year structural anymore. I'm going to a 7. Those are the things that we like to bring up to our clients because, we can sell you any home. We don't work for Stanley Martin. We don't work for Lennar. It's not like we're like, please buy our home. We're just like, hey, this is what they do. This is what they do. This is what they're changing. That way you can make the best decision because we want to be able to come back and have a pizza party with you guys one day and you guys are not mad at us. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, like, I mean, when I see builders starting to pull back from that 10-1 or even removing something, we've seen a builder that totally removed the 2-year on the plumbing and electrical. I was just like, that's a red flag to me. That is a red
Yeah.
flag to me. Yeah.
Yeah. Why would you do that unless you're having so many claims
Hmm.
that you can't handle it anymore? So,
So we
yeah.
applaud the 10-1. Great job. When we see it, we love
Yes.
it. Yeah, we absolutely do
And
love it. So.
talking with them when I brought up the comparison with maybe a Lennar or DR Horton, they were like, no, we're more like Taylor Morrison, Richmond American. So they pride
Ah,
themselves
okay.
on wanting to be a little higher quality and everything. So,
I can see that. You know how Richmond is, though. Their model homes are just like They try to make those things look like fully custom. They're really nice. So, but
Yes.
this is not a model. This is a spec home. Oh, this is available.
This is a
This is
spec
a
home.
spec home.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So
Hmm.
yes, this is exactly what some Richmond American homes would look like if you're buying them outside of the model home. So yeah, I can see that
Yeah.
100%. I could definitely see that. Good
And
comparison.
another thing we didn't say, everything's included. Your washer, dryer, refrigerator, all your blinds are included.
Okay.
So you see
What
it's a spec,
about
and it's already there.
Yeah, what about, and I know incentives change all the time, prices go up and down, right?
Mhm.
But like roughly, what are we seeing, average with this builder? And that's kind of how what we know what we can strike at.
Yeah, right now, FHA, VA, and this community qualifies for USDA, which is
Whoa.
100% loan. You can get 4.99%. And usually a USDA loan's interest rate's a little bit higher than
Sure.
your FHA, but they're offering that 4.99.
499
And
on a USDA?
it's in the list on their
Everybody,
advertisement.
listen. 4 point USDA is a 0% down loan. This is no gimmicks where they're taking your down payment and shifting it to the back of your loan. This is a 0% down loan with very specifics on how you can qualify. You can't make too much money, right? But you
Hmm.
have to make a certain amount, and same thing with your credit score. But man, to get a 4.99 on a 0% down, a true 0% down loan, that's huge. That's really good.
Yes. So this is a great community for people. Maybe you don't have a lot of cash saved up and you truly are a first time home buyer that, just wanting to get in your foot in the door. So this is definitely a good community for us to look at for you. And they're offering $12,000 towards your closing cost on loans that do have closing costs.
Very nice. Hey, and if it's a move-in ready home, people, like we're just telling you what they're offering. If you know Crystal, if you want to see Crystal negotiate, you see her eyes, they get scary. They look very nice when she's like, but when she's negotiating on your behalf or talking to some of these construction managers, they are spooky. Okay, but either way, $12,000. That's good. We're still gonna swing our shots when we can. But yeah, no,
Hmm.
thank you for that for sure. I thought that was huge.
Yes.
Now, where are they? Do you know like when they're releasing homes? Like this one's obviously a move-in ready, but are they releasing handfuls at a time? Like, hey, six of them, or
There was a maybe four on this street and four on another street. I saw one was already under contract.
okay,
So yeah, they're fresh to the neighborhood, but they've got several ready to go.
okay,
And I think that whole center section outside that was all bare that you could
yeah,
see in the drone shot is going to be more of their homes there.
that
So
that will fill in.
yeah,
Yeah. Hey, if anybody wants walkthroughs or drone shots of any particular lots out there or floor plans, this is what we do. So make sure you reach out to us, team at morefla.com. If you want somebody to represent you properly, go through the real details of the offer and the contracts, team at morefla.com is the best way to reach us. Anything else before we hop off?
make sure that you reach out to us before you reach out to them
The golden rule.
because, mm-hmm, yes, that should be our slogan.
Yes, it's
So
the
yeah,
golden rule. Have you been a part of anybody that has reached out to? I know you don't really deal like directly with inquiries that come directly in to
yeah.
disperse them out, but have you seen anybody that was just like, "Hey, I'm already under contract with a builder. Can you guys help me?"
Yes, and they decided they didn't like their lot and they didn't really want to be there. And I mean, I couldn't help them. And I tried to follow up with them. They did their thing. I think they lost their deposit and were having to take some time to recoup their losses before they could
It's
do anything
heartbreaking.
again. So, yeah.
It is. So yeah, before you talk to the builder, team at morefla.com or the number that was above. That's the best way to reach us. It's the golden rule. It is we may start adding more rules to it, but for now, let's just keep it there before you talk to the builder. Okay. Yeah. Hey, look, hit that like button. It's totally free. There's no reason why we should get 1,000+ views on a video and there's not 1,000+ likes. So hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, what the heck are you doing? We'll catch you guys on the next one.